Hi, I'm Dr. Mary Barbera, autism mom, behavior analyst, and best-selling author. I asked members of my Autism ABA Help online program to give me ideas for this weekly video blog. I wanted to know out of my entire online course one thing they learned that was pivotal or a major aha idea. One of the members said that every time she looks at any situation, she thinks about Dr. Vincent Carbone's 3-button theory, which I describe at length within my online course, but Dr. Carbone taught me about his theory in 2004, and it's really been an important concept for me and my monthly members. So basically, Dr. Carbone suggested that whether we are looking at an intensive teaching session, we're looking at a child in an inclusion setting, or a child completing self-help skills such as dressing, there are 3 main buttons that the child could be pushing. The middle button is the button we want the child to push. This button means that the child is working for attention and reinforcement, what we call socially mediated positive reinforcement. This means that the demands and the reinforcement are both at the right level. So when looking at an intensive teaching session and the child is making good responses, appears to be happy and attentive, they are pushing that middle button. There are 2 buttons on either side of the middle button, and these buttons are pushed when things aren't at the right level. The button to the one side is the escape button. This can look like the child leaving the table, slumping in the chair, saying things like, "Are we almost finished?" or "Can I have a break?" or "This is stupid, I don't want to do it." The technical term for pushing the escape button is they are responding to because of a history of socially mediated negative reinforcement or escape. The other button on the other side of the middle button is the automatic reinforcement button. If the demands or the reinforcement are not at the right level, the child can start to engage in self-stimulatory behavior, or stimming for short. They'll be pushing the automatic reinforcement button. This can look like a child staring off into space, flapping their arms, or scripting from movies. If the child is pushing either of the side buttons, this means that the reinforcement may be too low and the demands are probably too high. This just doesn't happen at the table either. As kids get older and we try to teach them self-care skills such as dressing, we have to break down those tasks to make each task as part of the dressing super easy. And we also have to think about reinforcement so that even during a difficult task like dressing, your child or client will be pushing that middle button. I urge you to start thinking about these 3 buttons, no matter if your child or client is a toddler or a teen with autism. And I thank Dr. Vincent Carbone for teaching me about these 3 buttons. I have a very special announcement today. I've created a 4-part brand new free video series that will introduce you to my step-by-step procedures to help children with autism improve language while reducing problem behaviors so they can start learning faster and easier. To sign up for my upcoming 4-part free video series, click the link below and I'll see you there.